Introduction to Port State Control. The stated objective of the Port State Control regime is to eliminate substandard ships which violate international maritime regulations. Port states aim to prevent ships which are estimated to have a high risk profile from operating in their waters. All this is done without unduly affecting the commercial operations of the ships. Consider that one of your ships is headed to a foreign port for loading. Let us see how the port state inspection regime works. For the port state control targeting area, the process starts when your ship reports the following recommended procedure to the authorities in destination port. Port State Control Officers establish the identity of your ship company, flag state, class, and charterers. They access the MOU database to determine the age and type of your ship. Your flag state and class also affect your target status. Ships registered with the flag state or classed with a society with a higher than the average detention ratio are considered to be more risky. Based on all these inputs, the Port State Control Officers calculate a target factor specific to your ship. Target factor is one of the major factors which influence decision of the Port State Control Officer to board a ship. If your ship has a high target factor, it is more likely to be boarded than another with a lower factor. The Port State Control Officers prepare a boarding priority list based on target factor and recommended inspection rate of MOU. This inspection, based on target risk profile analysis, is called initial or random inspection. Irrespective of your ship's target factor, Port State Control Officers may board your ships on top priority if there are overriding factors. Reports from bodies connected with the ship operations expressing concerns about its safety or operational capability are normally regarded as overriding factors. Such an inspection is called as priority inspection. Certain types of ships are deemed to be high risk by the MOU. If your ship falls into any of these categories, it will be inspected once in a year by one of the MOU member states. This mandatory annual inspection is called expanded or periodical inspection. For the inspection area, during an initial inspection, Port State Control Officers will check the ship's certificates and documents. They will take a walk around the ship to get a first-hand impression of the ship's maintenance. During a priority inspection, the Port State Control Officers will focus on the reported overriding factor, then may inspect the vessel as they do during an initial inspection. An expanded inspection is carried out as per a prescribed inspection format. If there are no deficiencies identified during an inspection, the Port State Control Officers will issue the ship a clean inspection report. However, if they find deficiencies, they will request the master to get the important ones rectified before the vessel's departure and offer them a second inspection. They may accept to allow the other deficiencies to be completed by the next port on the understanding that you will get them inspected by the PSC authority of that port. If the Port State Control Officers find areas where the ship maintenance is not up to the mark, they will consider it as clear ground to initiate an in-depth or escalated inspection. They will ask the ship staff to demonstrate capability in operating various systems on board, test equipment for performance, and look for evidence of an effective onboard management system. The system should make the functional requirement of the ISM code, other IMO conventions, and ILO conventions. The scope of an in-depth inspection can cover all areas of the ship management. The inspection can be continued as long as the Port State Control Officers considered it necessary. If they find there are serious deficiencies, The port state control officers will detain the ship. A ship under detention cannot leave port without clearance from the port state control officers. Some MOUs, if they find the ship is very badly maintained and operated, may suspend the inspection till the representative of the company's management is available. This is called suspended inspection. Results of the port state inspection are publicly available. A poor inspection record can have serious commercial implications, as the charterers may not employ a ship which cannot trade worldwide freely. This is expected to act as a deterrent to erring ship owners. You, as the superintendent, are in a position to prevent detention. Despite implementing an effective ship management system, there may be times when your ship has detainable deficiencies on board. You can report them to the PSC authorities and seek the assistance of your class before the ship arrives in port. This will ensure that the ship will be inspected only after rectification of the deficiency and a detention can be avoided. At the end of an inspection, you will be responsible for ensuring that adequate corrective and preventative actions are taken to eliminate the possibility of recurrence of these deficiencies.